been home too long. Been texting the brothers at Clouds and Stouts. Been trying to get this thing set up, and I'm ready to drink some whiskey. It's 210 Tuesday. You know what we do on 210 Tuesday? We party and we throw down. Glad to see everybody. Couldn't get this run through StreamYard, which I don't guess it really matters because either way, we live. We're here. I'm ready to drink some whiskey. I got an empty glass in front of me. Kimberly, neighbor girl, good to see y'all. I'm ready to pour some whiskey. I've been running around. Got this oven fired up for supper. I got a little hot. I think it's no better way to cool off and drink a little whiskey. But I just got to make up my mind on what I want to drink. I was going to do a blind review. Hey, Crazy Ann. I was going to do a blind review. And I think I'm going to hold off for another couple weeks, try to stock up my inventory a little bit. And we'll go from there. Next week, Tuesday, I will be doing the Chicago handshake. All the way from Chicago. Got a little research on it. It's not really like a Boilermaker. It's, you know, you do the shot and you drink the beer. I'm probably going to chug the beer. It's like I guess you go around to different bars in Chicago and you collect these little coins. It's like a challenge kind of thing in Chicago, but a little dose of Chicago we're going to have here in Tennessee. What's up, Cindy, Kimberly, Phil? Drive safe, Phil. So I think I'm going to have me a little pour of Weller here while we wait, or while we chat, shall I say. We're fixing to go to our brother Jimmy, OG Son of the World, and get the official pre-party kicked off right. Tonight is the very first episode of Glams and Drams. 21090's first show, Glams and Drams. I can't wait for it. We'll talk a little rock and roll. I'm going to do a little blind whiskey tasting. I can't wait to dive off into my first blind whiskey tasting. Like I said, I'll probably do that in a couple weeks. Probably going to do it with some finished whiskeys, maybe 2, 3, guaranteed 2 of them. I'll pour them, step away, have Tara mix them up, and I'll see if I can guess which one which. I've done some hot sauce tastings, blindfolded. I've done some blindfold beef jerky, like some different weird beef jerkies, ostrich, and all kind of different alligator stuff like that. So we'll see what we can figure out. Let's take a little sip of this Weller Special Reserve. Let me know in the chat what y'all are drinking tonight and what is your favorite whiskey. This is not per se my favorite whiskey, but it's got a little special meaning to it to me. It's a good, smooth, that's kind of a newbie term, but it's kind of smooth, 90 proof for good sipping. Cheers. It is only 90 proof, but it is it's very clean, kind of. Don't have a whole lot of it's got a little bit of a finish, but not a whole big strong finish. Don't have that big burn, no, especially if you've been drinking. I've been drinking a few barrel strength bourbons. I actually won one from our good buddy Marty, Whiskey Nose. What's up, Chad? Cheers, my brother. So I can't wait to get that in here. I do got a few barrel proof, barrel strength bourbons that I might try to do blind. Maybe try to rank my favorite ones. There's one down here that's really one of my strong favorite whiskey of all time. The Weller's very smooth. I tell you, you notice the little hashtags I put in the video, in the title. It's got whiskey, bourbon, and the hunt. And I've been on the hunt of some good whiskeys for the last probably solid month. You know, trying to see if I can find some locally here. And it's become really fun. And I want to thank my brothers Todd and Andy at 21090 for inviting me on that hunt and kind of guiding me through the ways. Really helps me out. So some things I don't know, you know, what I'm looking at, don't know what is really going for. Just like this Weller. Now, a lot of people said, you know, MSRP, I think it's $25, $30. I paid $40. You know, you'll have that. Still not bad for $40. It is a very smooth whiskey. I don't really like, I can't see the time or nothing, so we'll have to keep an eye on when Oji-san goes live. I know we got a few minutes, but glad everybody's hanging out, getting this Tuesday night started. Got some, like I said, got some good beers for Clouds and Stouts. I'll be sharing all the way from Chicago. Can't wait to do the Chicago Handshake next Tuesday night live. That'll be pretty fun. Google it, check it out. Pretty self-explanatory. What's up, Moose Gal? So, I think tonight's Glams and Drams show is going to be pretty interesting. It's going to be fun. Not going till 7. Oh, hell. I don't think I can rock it that long by myself up here. I'm already sweating bullets. It's going to be a good night, though. I can't wait. It's going to be a good night. Slide y'all back a little bit. We got a little bit of a glare on this whiskey glass a little bit. That's another live stream I'll do. This is a Norland whiskey glass, double wall whiskey glass. It's the same picture. It's in the thumbnail. I'm going to do a side by side, see which one I think makes the whiskey nose better and taste better between a Glencairn and this. I may even throw a rocks glass in there if I want to get real jacked up. I'll have me 3 big pours of whiskey in there. You see a lot of the bigger whiskey channels talk about the Norland, and I never really paid no attention to it until I really started drinking out of it like every night or regularly. It's a double-walled whiskey glass. It's got a thick lip. She's got a fat lip on her. And you will have a little bit run off the side. If you're used to drinking out of a Glencairn, do a lot of Glencairn tastings, it will kind of throw you off. Rock on. All right, Jimmy, that sounds good. Yeah, we'll party here for a little bit. I want to wet my whistle, get me a little whiskey down my throat. Get the party started right, and we'll be over at Jimmy's. Get the official pre-party started. And see what everybody else is drinking on tonight. I can't wait to see. Woo. Usually our liquor store gets their new allocated whiskeys in, or hard to get whiskeys. I think what they get is not really. Some of it's allocated, some of it's not. What's up, JJ and AJ Gaming Squad? Long time no see. Good to see you. But they usually get their shipment in on the first Monday of the month. Well, that was yesterday. They didn't get no shipments yesterday, but they did a couple Thursdays ago. You got to do that kind of stuff sparingly. Like I said, we're trying to save money, also trying to move in this house. But sometimes you see a good deal and you can't pass it up. Just saying. I picked this up. I'll show y'all this. I won't be opening this. The Buffalo Trace White Dog Mash #1. So what this is basically White Lightning. This is what Buffalo Trace whiskey looks like prior to going in the barrel, prior to aging. And what is this? 375, little 375 bottle. What I would like to do, I wish I could get a bunch more of these, and they're relatively inexpensive. I'd like to get a bunch more of them. Give me a little 2-3 liter barrel, one of them little personal barrels, and age me some of it. See if I can do it. See what happens. I think it'd be a little fun experiment, but I thought that was pretty cool. I've never personally had a Buffalo Trace, the Buffalo Trace. I know Weller's basically Buffalo Trace, similar. What's up, Matty Ice? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Eagle Rare and Basil Hayden's. I've yet to try Eagle Rare. And I had a buddy who used to love Basil Hayden's. I would like to try the Basil Hayden toast that they come out with. I've kind of fell in love with some toasted barrels. I think a good toasted barrel would side-by-side blind would be pretty good. And I don't know if Marty Whiskey knows. I know I won want a big pour of some. I think it's Jim Beam single barrel proof. I don't know, something. And then I think he said he was going to throw in some Woodford Double Oak, maybe. That would be awesome. I could put it up against I got the Old Forester 1910 that I've really actually had to pour a bit last night. I've been kind of up under the weather. What's up? Still in you? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Was under the weather for a couple days. Like I said, I think I might have overdone it on Clouds and Stouts. We was having a ball that night, and that's to be expected. But it's all good now. Last night I had my first pour of whiskey, my first drink in a while. I went to the Old Forester 1910. Pretty good. Toasted. I like it. I'd like to find me a bottle of Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel. That was Todd was generous enough to send me a pour of that, and I was gracious, and that was very, very good. I got another pour of Tumbling Dice up there. That may be on a little blind review. I think it'd be kind of cool. Maybe a couple of us to get together. Maybe the Clouds and Stouts, we can get together and mail each other a pour of whiskey. Just one little pour of whiskey, and see if we can guess what it is. Give each other like a random 4 options, and you got to pick between those 4, because it'd be kind of hard to, maybe not to guess it out of a million whiskeys, but if you gave them like 3 or 4 and you try to narrow it down between those, I think that'd be kind of fun. Throw some McCormick's in there. Am I overdoing it? What's up, Mr. Fulton? There's Marty. What's up, Whiskey Nose? Good to see you, Marty. Cheers. What are you sipping on tonight? That Weller Special Reserve. I got to get my hands on that 107. I think that would be, I like them a little north of 90 proof. About a 96, 97 is a pretty good every night drinking whiskey for me. Although what I might have later, my damn e-cigarette's starting to leak on me. What I may have later, and this is a whiskey that I found through Todd and Andy. This is pretty regular in my way here. This Old Ezra 7. It comes in at 107 proof, 117 proof. It's pretty good for 117 proof. It don't really just melt your throat out like a lot of them do. And I'll tell you, this Norland glass, it helps in a lot of high proof whiskeys. I can throw that Jack Daniel's single barrel proof in there at 128 proof, and you can't hardly even tell it. Which sometimes can be dangerous. And I hate it's Tuesday night and I'm not drinking my whiskey out of my 21090 Rock on Glencairn, but I'll be honest with you, last week when I drank out of it, I hand wash everything, which Glencairns you need to hand wash. I think as some people have found out, they're not dishwasher friendly, but I almost dropped it. And I got a whole 6-pack of regular Glencairns up there right out of the box in my cabinet, ready to go. And if I was going to drop one, I'd sure be one of those that I can replace a plain Jane, not one that's etched 21090 that you can't go buy. So they're only for special occasions. Jimmy's working on something cool, something new. I kind of know what he's working on, I think. Said I love Tuesday nights, guys. I don't even know what time it is. I don't even got a clock in here. I think the only clock we got's wrong. Babe, what time is it? We gotta stay on top of things. That's the only thing I like about going on StreamYard. This chat stays up there. I can see the chat. I don't feel like I'm all blowed up in the damn thing. Any more of the sweet and spicy Mountain Dew drink? I don't know. The Flaming Hot? I'm not sure, but I've tried it at 7:22 Eastern time. All right, so we got about 8 more minutes. Good. We can rock it to about 7:30, 6:30. Unless Jimmy's still working on something. We'll ramble until we'll ramble. We'll ramble for a while. Thanks, guys, because she didn't hear me. Mike Smith. Hey, good to see you, Mike. Welcome, welcome. Uh, so yeah, put this up before I drop it. I think this was like 20 bucks. Which ain't bad. 125 proof. From the UK, welcome. Good to see you. Cheers. Look at this mane right here. I didn't even have time to comb my mane or nothing, but that's all right. We'll let it flow. Tennessee. All right, good deal. Thank you, Eileen, for dropping that Clouds and Stouts link. I tell you what, this Weller, it's one of them whiskeys. I don't know if I would probably buy it again for $40. I definitely would buy it for 30. I know my liquor store's not gonna have it for 30. It's very smooth. I almost got in a fist fight over it last time. I agree with you. My cat just fell off the table over there. That's kind of funny. Ruby, you'll have your hair before you know it. You'll have a big old beard. That's one thing I wish I could grow is a full beard. I'd have that damn thing where I have to roll it up. Be tripping over it. I used to work with a guy that could grow one. He could grow a full beard in about 2 weeks. Made me so mad. What's up, Mayberry? So, this is empty. My two keepers are always Wild Turkeys, Kentucky Spirit, and Wild Turkey Rare Breed. I've not had the Rare Breed. I've not had the Kentucky Spirit. So I'm just now starting my whiskey / bourbon journey. And I'm hooked. I'm telling you right now, found it to be more exciting and, finding different hot sauces and stuff like that's fun and tasting them. It's still cool. But whiskeys and bourbon from around the country, especially some that you can't find everywhere, can't order. It's really hard to order whiskey for me anyway. I have had the Rare Breed Rye. I think I won that from Todd. Really did enjoy that one. That one I can find pretty locally here for about $60 a bottle, the Rare Breed Rye, which I hear is a pretty good deal. Some of our stores have got good deals on things. Like I bought the Copper Tongue. Am I ashamed that I bought it? Not really. Am I ashamed I opened it? Kind of, but it is what it is. The liquor store I got it at was right around MSRP, and the one right down the road, they still got a couple bottles of it. It's like $250 a bottle, which is $100 higher than what I paid for it. So if you're some kind of collector, it's cool to have. It's a really good drinking whiskey, I think. Once it opens up, the neck pour, which the neck pour is always a little rough on them. I don't know. It really opens up. What's up, Todd? I'm pretty sure that's you. Cheers, brother. Todd walks in. I'm swilling water. What does he think? What am I going to drink next? We'll go back with some more Weller. 18-year Dickel is not bad. Yeah. All right. That's my last pour Weller for tonight, and we'll go to something different. Like I said, that old Ezra, it was like 30. To me, if you can find a good $30 bottle of whiskey, especially one that's sitting at 117 proof and it's not, it won't really blow your face off. Some of them can get a little hot, even for me. A whiskey heat and a pepper heat is kind of different to me. There's the StreamYard link. All right. Can't wait to get this pre-party started. We got, I can't really see because we got my boy Phil over here. He's hiding it. Looks like we got 18 people 19 people in the house. My God, we're going to get this pre-party started right. Jimmy, I hope you're ready. We're fixing to open the doors. We're going to part the waters. I don't know if anybody caught this. I think I said it last one time. The first time I drank this Weller was at the bar in Nashville, sitting side by side with my brother Jimmy, OG Sans World. I think he had a pour of Buffalo Trace. Neck and neck, they're pretty much the same. But stadium's rumbling. You dang right. We're fixing to ship it over there, guys. We can get my brother Jimmy's pre-party link dropped in the chat. We'll go on and get that thing started right now. We've been live for 21 minutes. I got me a fresh pour of whiskey ready to go. I'll throw my old earbuds in, go over and sit on the panel, and we'll rock it out over there. Because I know we are ready. Todd, I hope you're ready, because we're going to get you fired up early. Drinking Bell's whiskey from Scotland. That sounds good. Tonight, Todd, I'm drinking the Weller Special Reserve. Couple pours. That's just for now. We may have a pour of Old Ezra later. I had a pour of that 1910 last night. That Weller to me, it's got a like a come and go finish to me. I don't know. It's kind of, you get that little burn, and then you get a little bit of I kind of get a little, I want to say a butterscotch kind of faintness to it. It don't last long. It's very smooth, but it's only 90 proof, so you'll have that. I'd love to try that 107, that amped up version of it. It's a little bit more of that proof, I think, would be is all this one's missing. This one's still good. It's very good drinking whiskey. Like I said, we're starting this show. This is the starter show. We're talking a little whiskey. So next week, before we go to Jimmy's, next week we'll be doing the Chicago Handshake live. Shoot this whiskey, liquor. And from what I understand, this is like a tart, kind of grapefruitish kind of something. And then I'm probably going to shotgun this bad boy, where I'm going to pour it in a glass and chug it. Either way, I'm not going to sip on it. I'm going to chug it, and then we'll go from there. And then the week after that, I'll be doing my first whiskey blind. I don't know if it'll be maybe finished whiskeys, maybe barrel proof whiskeys. I don't know. But either way, I thank y'all for hanging out with me. Now let's go over to Jimmy's and get the official pre-party started. It's a glams and drams kind of night, guys. I love y'all. Stay safe out there, and until next time, stay saucy, but don't get too saucy. Cheers. I love y'all.